Hey, good morning again. This is Brad here at Great Western Gardens, Southwest Kansas. Something else I thought I'd give a show here to you, a project I kind of been working on since last fall. This is just to set up some old farm machinery that belonged to my great-grandfather up in around Rush County, Kansas, a ways north of here. Over about the turn of the century he was using this through about the 1930s, when he kind of retired farming. An old hay rake there in the back, plow, and just some other things, an old grindstone that about sitting behind the barn, about a mile north of here at the home place from here in Ford County. About 3 generations of kids have played on that, including me. That's the same old grindstone that's been on there. I need to do some repair work on some of the metal and get the pedals working again. It shouldn't be too much of a trick. And we actually hauled this over when I was a kid, probably about 14 years old. Come over here, you can actually see where it came from. You can see that house off there in the distance. That's 1 mile north of here. That was the old home place where my other great-grandfather actually pedaled his bicycle down from Nebraska and wound up out here south of Dodge City in about 1905 and built that place out there. And then my grandmother, his wife, it was her dad who came from Rush County, Kansas, and brought this farm machinery along with him. And when he retired and then eventually died, all that farm machinery got brought out down there and sat there for years and years, where I played on it as a kid. My mother did, and all of her brothers and sisters. And then when I was about 14 years old, my grandpa and my uncle, we hauled it over to another place that's, well, you can't see it behind the house here and the trees, but where after my grandma and grandpa got married, his parents, who had lived there, grew up there, built another place kind of over there straight behind them trees, and we hauled the machinery from there to there. And then this last fall I moved it from there over here. Sorry, there was a lot of family history there that you didn't really need to know about, but kind of integral to the origin of this machinery. And my grandpa painted it and everything because he, of course, remembered what colors it was supposed to be. And I need to do that again while I can still tell what colors it is. And I kind of started putting a little garden around it here. Got landscaping timbers around, framed there by the lilacs. In the back, this big old tree. Nice little shady area. Got some marigolds here growing down the front. Most of them survived. The ones here on this end are doing quite a bit better. They're probably maybe getting a little more sun. I'm not sure how much that has to do with it. But in a couple of years they'll be good and tall. They reed seed themselves very well. And need to mulch out here the rest of it. My idea initially was to grow sunflowers out in here in this area. And in the back, growing up this here trellis, and kind of use the hay rake itself as a bit of a trellis, and then grow cucumbers up those sunflowers. Well, like I said in my video yesterday, the rabbit population has just been voracious this year, and they have eaten off almost all of my beans and my sunflowers. But the cucumbers here are still growing very well. These got a little more shaded out than I planned on, but they're doing okay. especially these, getting a little more sun, so they'll grow nice. A couple of different varieties of cucumbers here. Need to finish getting these mulched. I was mowing yesterday and putting the grass clippings out here, but my lawnmower threw a shoe, so to speak. Lost a wheel on that, so I'll need to get that repaired. And that's the mower that's got a bagger on it. My other mower, which is cuts a much bigger swath, doesn't have a bagger on it. So I can't save the clippings until I get the wheel fixed. So kind of put a stall on that. But eventually there'll be stuff growing out here, make a nice little garden area. And also I put a little, just 3-piece bistro set out there. This is actually my daughter's idea. We had this setting up on the porch for several years, and she thought what just a beautiful little area this would be to sit in the shade and hang out in the mornings. And so that's exactly what it did. Came out this morning and checked the rain gauge. We had just almost an inch of rain last night, 9500s. The lightning show was just incredibly beautiful. I've honestly never seen lightning in so many colors. It was amazing. And on my way back from getting the mail, I picked a few more cherries off the cherry tree, brought my coffee out, and I plan on having just a good morning here for a couple hours. Reading the paper, eating some cherries, drinking coffee, and watching the traffic go by on the road. So with that, I tell you God's blessings to all of you, and hope you're enjoying your morning. This is Brad from Great Western Gardens. God bless. We'll see you next time.